guys. We should be live here. Getting ready going here. Get in here, see if my inside of the stuff is working. Alright. Friday has begun, but as we made a few more purchases this off season from last planting season, we have a new planter on here. And we bumped the horsepower on this 8400. Another thing got buffed. So let's please here, see if everything is working right. We should be good and rolling there. How's everyone doing this fun Saturday morning here in the Ohio Valley or anywhere from where you may be from? I'm really pleased with this new planter we picked up. It's done a really great job. Makes it a lot more efficient than a planter like this. If you guys are wondering where we at, we did pick up another farm this year, another 15-acre farm. So then that will be corn. This is a corn on corn plot, and we did create a new field at the farm, which I'll go tell you guys around with that. Excuse me. How we doing, Bud? How we doing? Take the rocks. I actually did that this last winter, and they came right back. This is a really rocky field here in this Missouri map. This whole Missouri map is super rocky, so I've had rock issues for a while now on this farm, and notice the whole map besides the northeastern side of the map. Go fishing in FS25. I do not have the Highlands fishing expansion, but I've been really on that. I've been running this Allen, Missouri map for a while now. But if I do get I've looked into the fishing expansion. It looks really cool from what I've seen. So that could be coming in the future. got a question for you guys who are in the stream who do play FS25. What is your favorite map to run? Like your go-to map that you can get on almost every day that you could play for a while? I'm just curious. You got a little first-person action right here. Is there any games you guys like to see come to the channel? Like NASCAR 25 is something I do have on the PlayStation. You guys like to see something like that? Or vlogs are going to be coming out really, really soon. I mean, you could see maybe a few fishing stuff maybe, but otherwise this is the game side going good. I'm ready to start getting the vlogs and stuff again, so if you guys have any ideas, just let me know. Hey, what happens? Oh, thank you. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Okay, great. Yeah, I dig it stuff. Good, no way. Let's see what we're up, second pull we're on. While you're in the stream, is there anything you'd like to see come to the channel? But this should be this should be our second to last pass of the field. I do need to make up my mind what corn plots are going to be going in here. So this is going to be corn on corn ground. I would like to have quite a bit of soybean ground as well. We'll see. I got a lot more soybean ground last year, that's for sure. I did not have very many soybeans last year. We had not even 10 acres of soybeans last year. We had a lot of corn. Okay, that should be it for this field. Pull this in from the side here so we don't get stuff stuck. Don't pack any more of that corn because that's been an issue. We had a lot of compaction last year. I did have to rip a considerable amount of ground than more than usual because we had a lot of compaction. So I'm trying to limit that in the spring this year. I feel like that's one of the mistakes I made last spring when it came to planting. So we're trying not to make that again. So I think we're gonna get all of our corn plants out there. All our corn plots out there. I'm sorry if I plants. They are plants, but we need to figure out what all the plants are gonna be going. Still debating on that if this is going to go to corn, soybeans. I don't know yet. We did make some farm changes. We did add a field here so we can have more corn. But one thing that was just a big house up there and everything, and so we just whatever. But it's just nice to make this a field now. So we're gonna pull this back to the farm. We'll probably get this. We're gonna give you guys a farm tour. That's why I came back here. So it hasn't changed much since the last stream or last farm tour. We still have all our same buildings, a lot of same equipment. We did pick up an anhydrous car. There's the tank right there. We did try the Fiber Dash chemical, and I'm just going to tell you guys, it's a really cool experience. It makes it just feel a lot more realistic. So we did take this house out. This is where the house realistically used to be, right in here. Now this is all field. This gas tank home that's sitting right there. But we'll take this back to the shed. We are getting ready to cut hay again. Good grief. So a tractor I have considered for hay is the Boxcar Magnum. Like a big haying tractor. The haying operation is just not that big to where I need to get on this boxcar. So I think if we buy one more like small alfalfa field, I think we could buy the boxcar. But I think right now we're doing fine. So, but without further ado, let's get back to planning. Not much has changed though. So there's that John Deere anhydrous bar mod added. It's been a real popular mod so far. But otherwise, this is all our equipment. Then this is the new add-on. We got rid of the big Lily. We picked up an old OBS Ford. I love that truck. Okay, so we're gonna go check to see what plots we have. We can plant here. Okay, so we're gonna check to see what do I want to put? I want to put this as a. I want to put one of these as a soybean field up here. I'm leaning towards a big one because I want to farm a considerable amount of soybeans this year. I'm going to keep it really balanced. We already have quite a bit of big acres here in corn, so I think field 26 will go in soybeans, 25 will go in corn, maintain crop rotation. So this is a corn plot. I don't know how many corn plots we're realistically gonna have. I don't know. I'm just really up in the air about where I'm planting stuff. So 26 and 27. I'm gonna go. 26 is gonna be a corn plot again. So this will be the third straight year it is in corn. So I think we did do quite a bit of field maintenance to that field, so this field should be ready to go corn on corn again. We put some nitrogen in it, so it was putting corn on corns real hard on the ground, keeping all that having real imbalanced carbon levels and nitrogen levels and all that when it's not supposed to be that way. We put nitrogen on, we should be good. I did add on some fertilizer tanks. I got these off from a buddy of mine who owns a farm. We had a bunch of spare tanks, so I put them on the planter. It'll work good. Fields I might need another round of nitrogen, which we've ran into that frequently as well. I'm a horrible farm sim driver. Good grief. This is where the tornado ripped through last year. It did take out quite a bit of our soybean plot out there, so we had less soybeans than we were supposed to because we had a bunch of bare spots from that big storm that rolled through there. So, okay, so we're gonna get this pointer ordered up here. Back this thing all the way in the corner here. Drop it down, turn it on, get the planting. This field is a bit iffy on the nitrogen side, so I think this tank will kind of help it a little bit. Even though the map's showing pretty green, we had quite a bit of patchy spots of green, so our nitrogen map's look amazing, so. We are planting really, really early. I've been really aggressive the last few years with how early I've been planting. I think we can honestly wait till the end of April, 1st of May, but I'm driving these in the first third of April, so. Okay, we're a third of the way in April, and I'm already planting. You don't really see that very much, but we've had really warm ground temps down here in Missouri, so. I think we can sneak crops in a little bit earlier. Plus, there are some timely rains coming in the next few weeks from what I've seen from Futurecast. So again, Futurecast ain't the most accurate thing. So these tanks are going to be useful as this field over here when This one that we did not throw nitrogen in the fall. So, you guys are wondering why the fall? It's because the anhydrous bar, there's no anhydrous in the game, so it's just liquid nitrogen you're throwing down. So I was just putting on liquid nitrogen in the fall. It kind of works out and get a nitrogen pass in, but I think we'll use a considerable volume out of this liquid fertilizer we got in here in that field over there to our right, on the other side of the tree line. Some strip back there. Any faster. Green, midnight by the time we're done here. Good grief. What should we get? What's up? This was ripped around a few years ago when this was a very poor yielding field when I bought it. So this still has a fresh rip on it. A year-old rip on it, so. Tractor, gotta get into gear. That's my one problem with farm sim. The way they do their gears is the dumbest thing possible. That's a very long ball plant. Most of the ground though, we did rip 2 fields last year. I did forget about it. It was those 2 northeastern fields that didn't do great. So. Then we nitrogen in the fall when we were putting down our anhydrous, I guess. I don't know how that works with farm stone, but get this thing swinged around, should be probably our last pass. What's that last strip that we're working with? Alright, is rain moving in today? So I might as well try right here so early. So. Bias while we're painting the field. Real cool. Okay, we're gonna make one more pass. I think there's downshifts randomly. Turn that out. Those downshifts again, I didn't need to. Alright, well, we're gonna hit this last strip we got. This might be the end of stream. There will probably be an extended one tonight. So let's go watch a few things done with that. Alright guys, thank everyone for coming in today on this short stream we had, but probably an extended one later tonight when I get more time. Kind of getting back into the streaming mode again because it's had a little bit of time. But thank you everyone for coming in, hanging out with us, getting a little bit of planning work done. Alright guys, we'll see ya. Thank you.